I never knew Nigerians' healthcare infrastructure was in such a bad state. SGF. The Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustapha, has described the poor state of Nigeria's healthcare infrastructure. Mr. Mustapha, who is also the chairman of the Presidential Task Force (PTF) on COVID-19, said he realized how bad it was after he was appointed to head the team. He made this known during a meeting with the leadership of the National Assembly on Thursday. I can tell you for sure, I never knew that our entire healthcare infrastructure was in the state in which it is until I was appointed to do this work, he said. While he noted that the pandemic has provided the opportunity to examine the state of the national healthcare system, which is in dire need of reform and funding. He said the weaknesses in Nigeria's healthcare system became more glaring given the way more established healthcare system in Europe and America collapsed under pressure. He, however, assured that there are plans to lay a legacy foundation for the immediate medium and long-term development of the healthcare system in the wake of the coronavirus pandemic across the country. To this end, he said, the task force has proposed to utilize the resources being mobilized in a strategic manner. This includes the direct development and delivery of critical infrastructure to states by donors, direct procurement and delivery of personal protective equipment and other critical equipment by donors, deployment of rapid response team to states for capacity building and support, and expansion of the testing capacity in the country. Mr. Mustapha added that for transparency and accountability, the task force will not be directly involved in the collection and disbursement of the cash donation for COVID-19. The Accountant General of the Federation has already published the account details for collection through some commercial banks and also provided the modalities for its utilization. All the main COVID-19 accounts shall be domiciled in the Central Bank of Nigeria. However, all non-cash donations shall be duly received by the PTF, acknowledged, documented, and appropriately deployed, he said. So, my people, that's the news reaching us. The Secretary General to the federal government, Boss Mustapha, has cried out this morning saying that he didn't know that Nigeria's healthcare infrastructure is this bad. Mr. Mustapha, where have you been in the country all the while? And he says, he's been made the chairman of the Presidential Task Force, which is a PTF, on COVID-19. The question that we always ask, where have you been, Mr. Boss Mustapha? Have you been in Nigeria? Have you been having your health care in Nigeria? If you have been having your health care in Nigeria, you would know how bad the system has been. Unfortunately, now, this COVID-19 has made everyone now know what is happening in the country. Not yourself, not for the government, because the government actually knows, So, because if you have headache, you run down to the UK for treatment. And you think that at some point, these things will not come to light. They would come to light, certainly, because the healthcare system is not only bad, it's in a shambles. All right? It's in shambles in Nigeria. And that's why the death rate in Nigeria is so high, because of the healthcare system. It's really, really, really very bad. And I don't know why you're saying this morning that, you didn't know that the healthcare system is that bad. Do your children, do your wives and all of them, do they have their healthcare system in Nigeria? Do they have their healthcare in Nigeria? If they do, yes, then you should have known ever since before now that the healthcare system is really, really very bad. So you yourself, since you have been made the chairman, you have seen what it is. You need to speak out in your government and let them know that the healthcare system needs refurbishment. A lot of things, they need equipment, a whole lot of things that you have mentioned here, the healthcare system actually needs, mostly the infrastructures. And again, I want to also commend you because you have said, now, this is what we've been saying, and you are taking the right step. Everything that needs to be disbursed to Nigerians has to be given directly. And that's what we've been clamoring about. So now you are taking the step, you're in the right direction, that everything that the task force is going to be doing, the developments and everything, the systems, everything is going to be done directly. And again, very good thing you have said as well, that you aren't going to take cash donations from any donor, which is very good. So every cash donation should actually go through the banks, the Central Bank of Nigeria, so that if we probe the central bank, if we hold the central bank responsible, we would be able to see how much has been disbursed and how much has come in from donors. That's a good thing. I commend Lai Mohammed for that. I commend Boss Mustapha for that. But obviously, I want to say that since now you have known that the healthcare system is very bad, even after this saga of COVID-19, we would look at the government, we'll watch what the government will do regarding the healthcare system. I believe that after this, the healthcare system should be paramount, we should make sure that the healthcare system is first on our list to look into in Nigeria. All right, thank you very much, my people. This is Speak Network. If you haven't come across us before, if this is your first time, this is Speak Network. We're always making sure that you get all the news firsthand as they come to us. So please do subscribe to us. Click the notification bell so you can get our news straight away as they come to us. You can get them firsthand. And also, do leave your comment in the comment section where we can have a decent conversation about what is going on. So your voice as well can be heard in the country, and wherever you are in the globe, your voice can be heard as Nigerian. Thank you very much until I come your way again. Bye.